The NOOB2PRO even coming with double legendaries. Damn. Yo, what up guys, Beside here, back with some more shard pool from the NOOB2PRO. Yes, we all forgot about this account. A series that I started to get to Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss with a killable team totally. And we are kind of in the process of trying to still do that, but we are looking for that 3-key Ultra Nightmare team. We can currently do Ultra Nightmare with 2-key. So why is this account not being played anymore? I have explained in many other videos. It's because until we get the right champions and the right gear to do that 3-key Ultra Nightmare, there is really no content coming out of this account. That's why I'm still playing it in the background. That's why I was able to accumulate this number of shards from the normal clan boss, from the Nightmare clan boss. I mean, Brutal and Nightmare clan boss, and also some events and tournaments that come along the way. So we're going to be pulling 71 ancient shards. And why am I rushing right now to pull it and rushing through this intro is because we have 12 minutes on the timer right here, not before the 2x event ends, before the 10x event ends. So 12 minutes before the 10x for Ragash. And do I really need him on this account? Nah, the Hydra is not something I'm pushing, but he will be good. The most wanted champion I want on this account is Sepulchre Sentinel. She will instantly give us that 3-key Ultra Nightmare team we are looking for, instead of a 4-key that we currently have right now with all those players even involved. All right, I'm trying not to use legendaries. I'm trying not to use Python. I'm trying not to use CF that we already have on the account. That's why we're still doing a 4-key. And a lot of people have told me, go ahead and use those legendaries. I'm just trying to make it a relatable free-to-play series and not use a bunch of legendaries that people don't have. That's why I've not come on this account and just build that 3-key team with a Python or with a CF or something like that. But all right, I'll not waste your time. That's the intro. We do have 11 minutes, which is enough for us to pull these shards, right? That's 11 minutes. And right after this video, I'm releasing, or I think I'll release the Call of Habitat video first before I release this one later in the afternoon. So be sure to go check out that Call of Habitat video. There is some rewards in there for you. There's no giveaways in this one. This is just the NOOB2PRO pulling shards that we forgot to pull. I forgot about this because I was so excited about pulling my 524 ancient shards, and I've seen all the comments you guys left in that video. And yeah, I appreciate your feedback. Some people say I should have saved it and do. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. Trust me, I have learned my lesson, because it takes you pulling shards like that to maybe have a switch of thinking and say, okay, that won't happen again. All right, let's go into our first 10 pull. I've created enough space so we are not pausing. Like I said, Sepulchre Sentinel is the most wanted champion. We currently don't have RSL helper updated right here to keep track or tell us how far we are from Messi, but we're hoping we're closer to that Messi, and at least one legendary champion will pop out. That almost look like Sepulchre Sentinel, but it's not her. This account still appreciate epic champions because we've not beaten faction wars or anything. And once we are done getting that 3-key Ultra Nightmare, I will be giving away this account. Maybe by the end of this video, I'll show you how our gear and how our champions are looking right now. 3 epic champions from this pool is lucky. I'm looking for epics. If you get legendary, that's the bonus. That's noteworthy. The champion chase is also still going on, and on my main account, due to 524 shards that I pulled, I'm currently at first position with over 20,000 over 20,000 points, and nobody's getting close to that. That also gave me extra 5 fragments towards the Jetney the Giant fusion. 5 fragments that I've already obtained from at Classic Arena. Now gain extra 5 fragments. That means I'll either miss out on one upcoming champion training or one upcoming dungeon divers that I do not want to do. So I'll talk about this Jetney the Giant fusion plan changing in maybe in another video when we have more events coming up. All right, let's keep going with another 10 pull on the NOOB2PRO. That's not Sepulchre. That's not Sepulchre. That's not Sepulchre. That's not Sepulchre. Also, that's also not Sepulchre. That's Sepulchre. No, that is a lot of epics in a 10 pull. The luck is getting closer. There are so many epics right now in Racial Alliance, it might be almost impossible to get a Sepulchre. But is there any other champion right here that can do what she does? A1 decrease attack is what I'm looking for. I already have ally protection. What does this champion do? A1 leech. That's useful because I'm trying to get off lifesteal, so my champions can a little bit more of a stalwart set. Decrease attack. Okay, now we're talking a 3-turn. 50% chance though. This 70, 80% chance though. I guess Hotatsu could do it because currently I have, what's his name? Is it Terrell? Terrell just plays decrease attack. That's the only reason why Terrell is in that team. I don't need his decrease defense because I have Razen. So this champion could do the role of Sepulchre. He still doesn't block the stun. I have somebody else taking care of the stun. I could use Otatsu in her place. I'm more concerned about that decrease attack. That's why I don't want to take out Terrell from that team. So if he comes in there with decrease attack, what else can he do for the team? Leech. What else can he do for the team? Increase defense on all allies. This is our Sepulchre. This is our Sepulchre. Fine, he doesn't block the stun, but I already have somebody else taking care of the stun. That's the reason why that champion is in my team. Speed tuned properly to take care of the stun and one other debuff that they boss my place on me. I'm taking it to 60 immediately on the NOOB2PRO, and I'm gonna test him out in the place of Terrell. Because Terrell A1 decrease attack is awesome, but this in its place will also work just fine. So when he's not doing that, he might place it on this first turn. But on when the second turn, when the boss does a big hit, increased defense might help me survive for 2 turns. Also a continuous heal on everybody. So whoever does not proc his War Master doesn't get back to full HP. Continuous heal right there for you. This is awesome. On the passive, this champion removes 1 random debuff from this champion at the start of each turn. We remove stun debuffs before. So he could be the stun. Nah, how can I build this champion to be the stun target? Nah, that will be too complicated. Nah, I'll still keep the champion in my team that blocks the stun with a debuff buff. I'll still keep that champion in my team. So this is an advantage for those who do not have anybody else taking care of the stun, I guess. He could remove 1 random debuff from this champion. He can't remove it from other people. See, that's the thing. I also build out Steel Skull to speed tune to be the person cleansing the stun, but right now he's out of that team because I have somebody else blocking the stun. So Hotatsu is gonna be my new Sepulchre Sentinel, but if we do get Sepulchre Sentinel in this video, it will be crazy. So whoever has this champion, you're still early game, you don't have your Manita, you don't have your Dimitas, you don't have your Painkeepers to build an unkillable team. He comes in there to your clan boss team immediately and brings in 2 things you need: Leech, decrease attack, and increase defense. That's 3 things you might need right there. So he's also increase battles in all, increase aura in all battles, increase defense in all battles by 25%, just like Terrell. So he's fitting. So the only problem now, you're thinking, what if this decrease attack does not land? Usually when decrease attack doesn't land, your run is over. So to answer that question, I do have another champion who is going to be doing that in his place. So he will need a little bit of support sometimes if it does not land. Who do I have to help me do that? Is Toragi. Toragi has that, and of course I did not select this mastery that increased the chance of Toragi doing it though. I would have appreciated this mastery if you put Master XR on Hotatsu. It will even increase his chance of landing that decreased attack, because he's currently like at 80%. So this might add a little bit of increasing the duration. Where is the one that increases the chance of landing? Where is it? This one. Increase the chance of placing the debuff. So this might be the one definitely the one I want on Toragi and this other dude. But currently Toragi went towards the defense tree because I have somebody doing it on the A1. I thought I would get Sepulchre using on the A1. That's why I put Toragi towards the defense tree instead of. Alright, let's keep going. We have what we came here for. I think that's a success. What am I doing? Mystery shard. It happens to the best of us. Come on. It happens. I did not switch it. All right, let's keep going. 3 minutes before the 10x ends for Ragash. Okay, Relic Keeper. I'm gonna see this one as a tax. For giving me all those epics in the previous one, they just had to tax me with Canoners and Relic Keeper. 2 champions that I've not seen built in raid. Relic Keeper used to be good, but now he has been overshadowed. Legendary on the NOOB2PRO, and it's a Cupidus. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, he's an awesome nuker, don't get me wrong. He's an amazing nuker, but I do not have experience about this champion on my main account. The only experience I have him on is people building him with Venus and doing big crazy nukes in the arena. But is this champion capable of being used in the clan boss? No, we are not gonna use legendary for clan boss. It takes forever to book them on an account like this. But if you do have this champion on his A1, damage increases by 50% if the target has any debuff. That means he's just gonna boost this damage by 15% when he's hitting enemies. So any debuff at all. Normally I thought it would say if they have HP bond. Attacks all enemies, 75% chance of placing HP bond debuff for 2 turns. This seems like a very good Hydra skill. A very good Hydra skill. He places HP bomb for 2 turns. But he does hit them though, so it's not like Mordecai who doesn't hit and place it. He'll get weak hit against magic affinity. That's what it means. On the A3, when ascended, this skill will increase attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. Then he attacks one enemy, so you don't need an habitat to boost him with increased attack. This is a single target hit that has a 50% chance of placing HP bond debuff on all enemies. So you attack one person, he places HP bond on everybody. So he has 2 skills that can place HP bond on a 3-turn cooldown. This debuff cannot be resisted. So this is the main HP bond skill, not the A2. The A2 is just an auxiliary HP bond. This is the one that you want to actually use to place HP bond on the enemies. It's a 50% chance though. It's a 50% chance, so I think the A2 still takes over. So this is not a champion I hope to build anytime soon unless I have a Venus. I know he does hit hard without a Venus, but I feel like his main use in raid has been restricted or limited to being seen in a Venus team. It's because he attacks inflict a 25% more damage and always counter attack when attacked. Only available when Venus is on the same team. This is his bread and butter. This is why mostly you see him in PvP content with a Venus. So without her, you obviously see he has debuff for you. He has many things you need in PvE content. But without her, I don't know how much damage he can do without her in arena. But for my level of the arena, he will be an awesome nuker. Where I currently use who do I use as my nuker right now? I don't want to check. His aura, he can also boost his attack, right? In all battles, you see, it's not just limited to PvP content. He can actually be in the leader slot in all battles to increase your even more attack. This champion can nuke without Venus, but he's best in slot with Venus. Can Fenshi help us do anything in the clan boss? Nah, we're not using attacks 3 times, decreasing target stun meter by 15% for each hit. That's a good stun meter decrease on a 2-turn cooldown. Then there are champions I've never used in raid on my main account. This NOOB2PRO teaches me a lot about these champions, and I'm surprised I'm seeing them for the first time. Attacks one enemy 2 times, each hit places a 5% poison debuff. So this is a clan boss champion. Kind of. We ignore the target's defense if for each poison, 10% of the target's defense for each poison debuff on the target. So if there are 4 or 5 poisons, he just ignores 50% of the clan boss defense. I already have a clan boss nuker, so I might not need to build him for that content, but he seems like he's good for that. Each hit will place decreased speed. I know I'm talking about the clan boss a lot, but most of this champion can be used on all other places than just clan boss. All right, so let's keep going. We still have how many more shots to go? We have still 3 more 10 pulls to do. I'll not do single pulls on this one. The NOOB2PRO even coming with double legendaries. Damn. I pulled 504 and 520 shots and got 5 legendaries. 100 shots for 1, 100 shots for 1. I got 5. The NOOB2PRO is coming in here with only 70 and getting 2 legendaries. Godfred brass card, I think, was a fusion champion. And wait, did I put 2 legendaries actually? I turned away and got Minaya. This is an awesome champion. Best paired with Corona. I do have a champion guide about her. The NOOB2PRO just This is telling me you should come back to this account and keep playing. This is telling me you should come back to this account and keep pushing it to beat faction wars, beat Doom Tower, do more challenges for the end game. But I really want my Noob2Pro series to be more about beginner players, to draw them into the game, to teach them how it's played, so they don't have to rely on old videos. I want to show those Noob2Pro series about what is happening right now in the game. But this set of champions is just gonna go on to this, whoever is gonna win this account in the giveaway. So if you're not subscribed, you will not know when I do this account giveaway. This account is I know they are legendaries and they are legendaries, but still legendaries. Remember, I pulled 500 ancients, got 5 legendaries. Noob2Pro is pulling 70 ancients and getting crazy. Has our time to pull this champion ended? Yes, it has ended, but the 2x is still Rashad or Ragash. His 2x, his 10x has ended, but we still have 20 more shots to go. This Noob2Pro is on a roll. If we get more legendaries, I'll go crazy. If we get one more legendaries, this will be insane. Lodric Falconheart is a duplicate champion. We already have him doing work for us in the Doom Tower against that boss, for the Scarab boss that needs a big shield, or that needs a consistent shield on your allies before you hit him. Terror Beast, I've never seen this champion built anywhere in raid, but I think we see him in the Ox Call of Arbiter. He's the one that the Hawks are riding on. This is their horse. He's actually using his big teeth to chew on some poor villagers also. Bad Terror Beast, bad. Alright, so let's keep going. We have 10 more pool to go, and that will be it for this Noob2Pro shard pool. Even a little bit more exciting than my own 540 gen shard pool. The Noob2Pro went crazy. What if we get a Sepulchre Sentinel to add to it? Nah, we already have Hotatsu, and we're gonna make do with him immediately. So expect a video from me from the Noob2Pro this new week. Yes, this week I'm definitely taking him to 60 instantly and add him in to the clan boss team, so he can replace Tyrell in that team. Noob2Pro went crazy. 70 ancient shards, 71 ancient shards for 3 legendaries is insane. Is insane. Normally you expect 1 or 0, but I got surprised. I came here expecting epic champions, and I got blessed with 3 legendaries. See, that's why all my ranting about how I said 10x is a scam. Yes, it's still a scam. We can't say that anymore because 10x had already ended. For my main account, 10x is a scam. For the Noob2Pro, 2x is the best time for you to pull your shards. People don't like when I say that. Hey, you should save shard 150 for guaranteed. You should save for 1+1. Look what just happened. Yeah, there are legendaries that I don't have. Now, if you already have all these legendaries, you don't want duplicates anymore, then you can go to 1+1 events. Then you can go to 10x events. Then you can go to guaranteed legendary event. But check out what just happened. This is what changes an account from just getting epics, rares, to getting a bunch of legendaries. 2x events. Save all your ancient shards, pull only when there's a 2x, and you just might get 3 legendaries from 70. All right, let me stop hyping 2x event right there, but I can't stop. This is what I'll always talk about. 10x is a scam, 2x is the best time, especially for new accounts like this who are still trying to get necessary champions to beat all content in the game, like the clan boss, like the dungeons and Hydra. All right, you let me know what you think about this shard pool compared to my own shard pool. How did Noob2Pro do, and what your thoughts on Hotatsu? Can it actually carry us to that 3-key Ultra Nightmare team that we're looking for? Awesome shard pool video right here from the Noob2Pro. I'm even more excited than my main account. I'll see you guys in the next one later, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.